Hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my channel, M. Maurya Maths channel. Dear students, today let's learn. It's a very important 3 marks theorem, circle theorem. That is, look here the statements. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through point of contact. Okay, the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Okay, so for this, now let's draw a circle. Okay, so now I'm drawing a circle like this. Just observe. So this is called the circle, right? Okay, this is the circle, and we need to write a tangent. The tangent is this AB. I will name it as, this is A and this is B. AB is the tangent. This point I will name it as C. C is called what? Point of contact. And O is called the center of the circle. Then join this O to C. This is called the radius. OC is the radius. Here, AB, here AB perpendicular to OC. So this is the figure. So now let's prove this theorem. Okay, the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Now I will write a data. How to write the data? Data is nothing but, look here, in the statement itself, the tangent at any point of a circle, and the figure like this. Using this figure, we can write data. What is in the figure? Just write as it is here. So that is the data only. And half of the statement here itself, the data. Now, the tangent at any point of a circle. Here in the circle, what is O? O is called the center of the circle. O is center. O is center of the circle, right? O is center of the circle. What is AB? AB is tangent, right? AB tangent. And also, what is C? C is called the point of contact. AB is a tangent at a point of contact C. Got it? O is center of the circle. AB tangent at a point of contact C. Now to prove what we have to prove, just observe. OC is called the radius or perpendicular to AB. That thing we need to prove, the perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So that's why we need to prove OC perpendicular to AB. Okay. Now we need construction to prove this theorem. So that's why let's construct. Construction. Look here, what I will write, that thing only, the construction. Okay, so now by using a scale, I will extend it, the lines on either side of C. Okay, I will mark this as the point. This is D and this is E. What I did, that thing you have to write on the construction. See, this is AB is a tangent. I mark the point D and E on the tangent AB on either side of C. Is it right? On either side of C, and join them with O. Is it right? So that thing I had to write in the construction. So that's why in the construction we can write select the point which are those D and E. Select the 2 points D and E on the tangent AB on either side of C. So this is the construction, guys. Select the points D and E on the tangent AB on either side of C, and finally join them with O. Okay, join them with O. Okay, so this is the construction, guys. So now we need to do a proof. Okay, before going to that, the one thing you have to learn, we have to go back to our previous classes like 8th or 9th standard. In the previous class you have learned, dear students, I will tell you that thing what you have learned in the 8th or 9th standard. What is that? I will tell you now. What is that in the what you have learned in the previous classes. Dear students, just observe here. This is an external point, okay, and this is a line AB. Okay, this is AB is a line. This is an external point. You can write this side also, and any side you can write. Now I will make lines like this. Straight lines. You can draw lines like this. How many lines you can draw, dear students? You can draw infinitely many lines. Okay, this is O. What I did, I make a line like this, O to A, like O to D, E, F, whatever, like this. You can draw many lines. I will name it as C. Among all these lines, which one is the shortest distance? Can you observe? Please look here. Definitely you can say that OC is called the shortest distance. Is it right? You are observing that here the shortest distance among all these lines, OC is the very shortest. Is it right? And this is a perpendicular also. Now we can say that OC is the shortest length or distance. Okay, you have learned in 8th or 9th standard. This concept we will use for this proof. Okay, so now let's continue the proof of this theorem. Okay, now my dear students, in the proof, after doing a construction, you are observing here there are two new triangles, that is OCD and OCE. Is it right? Therefore, now in a right triangle, which one? OCD. Look here, OCD. Which one is greater? OD or OC? Yes, definitely OD is greater than OC. In a right triangle OCD, OD is greater than OC. Is it right? You are looking that. Now, similarly, in a triangle, this one also, OCE also, OCE triangle also, here OE is greater than OE is also greater than OC. Is it right? OD is greater than OC and OE is also greater than OC. Why? Because do you know we have to write the reasons. Because why these two are greater. See children, the point D and E, they are not on the circle, they are on the tangent only. Can you observe clearly? Look here, the points D and E not on the circle, they are on the tangent. So that's why these two are greater than OC. Do you observe? If the points are on the circle like this, on the circle, then what happened? All these length, this if the points are on the circle, then D, OD and OC and OE all are should be equal. Is it right? All are equal. So that's why they are not on the circle, but they are on the tangents. Therefore, if the lines what I constructed, that lines are on the tangents, that's why the length of these two lines are greater than OC. Is it right? So now the reason we have to write here, the point Q not on the circle. Why these two are greater? Because the points D and E, not on the circle, but definitely on the tangent, AB. Okay, so that's why they are the greater. So now therefore you are observing that OC is the shortest distance. I told you OC is the very shortest distance. So OC we can write OC is shortest distance from O. OC is the shortest distance from O. Hence OP. Hence this one is OC perpendicular to AB. What we have need to prove. So hence the proof here. So like this we have to prove this theorem. Okay guys, this is very easy. Here what I proved, OC is the shortest distance from O, hence OC is perpendicular to AB. This was the proof. And finally, after proof of this, you have to write hence the proof or QED like this. Do you know what is means by QED? Q means quad, E means errata, D means demonstrandum. Okay, after the proof you should write like this: quad, errata, demonstrandum. That means that which is to be demonstrandum is to be demonstrated like this, or else simply you can write hence the proof also. Okay guys, I hope you understood this. This is the very very important and easy theorem for your examination. I hope you understood. I will meet you in the next video.